We're certainly no strangers to surprise attacks and deceptive actions, but this match feels especially personal.
You're not wrong, Cole. I'm honestly impressed the #1 pick had the self-control to face Tony D'Angelo in the ring rather than roughing the jabroni up backstage.
D'Angelo ruined 2 big nights, and tonight his target is looking to ruin Tony D'Angelo. Pops up their opponent.
Pop-up powerbomb.
The powerbomb's not meant to be pretty, but oh man, does it get the job done.
Yeah, pretty sure they don't want to be taking any more of those. Enough already.
Now Tony is getting beaten down.
Tony's on the wrong side of...
Off the rope, beautiful, all the way down to the outside.
No sign of hesitation, and that risk gained big rewards.
And he slides him back to the mat. Totally helpless at the moment.
Sit-out powerbomb.
His stamina is getting tested here. Uh-oh. D'Angelo one step ahead.
And that might be the start of the momentum swing Tony needed.
Yeah, D'Angelo able to momentarily stop the bleeding, but will he also gain command of this match?
For a fisherman buster.
Oh my goodness.
Just punishing their opponent.
Uh-oh. With the counter.
Wow, float over. Immediately into a sit-out powerbomb. Down with a sling blade.
And a basement drop kick. He is in the zone, and he wants everyone to know it.
Boom, kick. He puts him into the corner. Drop kick on target. Ooh, he fends that off. Ooh.
Wow, float over. Immediately into a sit-out powerbomb.
Muscled all the way up into the cutter. And he's got him in his sights. Got him right where he wants him. D'Angelo down, and he might be out.
This is more than a win. The #1 draft pick can now move on and focus on bigger goals.
Good riddance to Tony D'Angelo and whatever this was all about.
Now what?
Is that Charlie Dempsey?
What the hell is going on?
That's certainly Gigi Dolan.
Trick Williams from behind. What is happening?
And now Tony D'Angelo's recovered and joining the NXT champion. Clearly D'Angelo wasn't acting alone in all of this.
Yeah, I'm starting to see a common theme here, guys. We got to get some help out here.
This is a full-on invasion.
And the invaders are all from NXT.
We need help back there, right now.
Adam Pearce is trying to intervene.
Nikita Lyons with a chair.
And Pearce goes down too.
The NXT Unity Tag Champions have taken out CM Punk.
And Charlotte gets nailed too.
This is insane.
Please, somebody, anybody, do something.
We are under siege.
It's Bayley and Kevin Owens.
Finally.
You can't just come in here and do this without repercussions.
What the?
Bayley and KO part of this? Are you serious?
What are we witnessing?
If you couldn't tell, this is a mutiny. Current and former members of NXT have united under one cause. We will no longer stand by and be treated like third-class citizens.
Members of the board, do we have your attention?
We will not stop until NXT is the one and only brand left standing in WWE.
I'm just about speechless.
We've just witnessed pure anarchy.
It was a mutiny, Saxton. Bayley said it herself. Unbelievable.
Well, it's over for tonight at least.
Who really knows at this point? I might be out for a bit after what they did to me. But the second I'm back, I need revenge on the NXT Unity Champions and every single person involved.
I'm with you.
Good. But don't forget I warned both of you that this would happen, and no one listened.
I was wrong. I know. But this isn't the time to point fingers.
Yeah, it's the time to start listening to me. No one around here can be trusted. No one. This could go all the way to the top. Who created NXT and would stand to benefit from all this? Yeah. Chew on that for a minute.
Look, I've already spoken to Nick Aldis, and we're gonna work together to fight back against this NXT mutiny. Raw and SmackDown are a united front. But we need a leader. I drafted you #1 for a reason. I know you can step up to lead the charge.
After what they did to me, I don't need convincing. But what are we getting ourselves into? You heard what Punk just said about Triple H.
As usual, Punk's way out of line with that comment. I've been working side by side with Triple H the past few weeks to figure out what's been going on. There's no way he has anything to do with this.
You're right. Punk's fired up about getting attacked and not thinking straight. He did have a point, though, that we have to be careful about who to trust.
I know. It seems like Bayley and KO have convinced most of NXT to join them along with some other big names from our side. And we have to assume that any other NXT alumni from Raw and SmackDown might be one of them.
And it sounds like we need to find someone from outside of WWE who could step in and join the fight against NXT.
You got someone in mind?
I do. I know just the person to turn the tide. They're from... They're from the Indies.
Okay. But how does that prove they're not secretly working with NXT? How do you know we can trust them?
We used to date, so yeah, I'd say I know them very well. And trust was never an issue.
All right, sold. After you get them on board, let's talk next steps. And don't wait too long. We need to move fast before this NXT mutiny strikes again.
Wow, you came all the way here to an indie show to see me? Must really be desperate for help against NXT.
Ah, my ex calling me desperate. I missed that. Not to...
Seriously?
Best.
You know I'm ride or die with you. Let's do it.
Great.
Okay.
All right.
So, this is how #1 draft picks live, huh? Nice.
The tour bus is nice, but more importantly, it's private. We need this space to talk strategy, since who knows who might be listening backstage and feeding information to NXT.
Good point. What about the GMs, though? Can we at least trust them? Adam Pearce was messaging me the other day.
Yeah, Pierce and Aldis are vetted, and they've given us full authority to counter the NXT mutiny movement. CM Punk will be helping us too once he's healthy, but for now, it's just us, so we need to figure out our first move.
Whenever I was in a tough situation like this on the Indies, I learned the best path forward is to focus on doing what I do best, which, in my case, is being... scheming and calculated.
Well, since you just basically dropped everything to come in here and help me, it's only fair you take the lead on this. What do you think we should do?
NXT is going to be ready for you to strike back, but they don't know I'm on board yet. We can use that as a tactical advantage.
How so?
We're going to hustle them, embarrass them, and when it's all over, walk out with their precious intergender NXT Unity Tag titles.
Solid plan. It's exactly what I would have done. But how are we going to pull this off?
I know a guy who can get me into the Performance Center.
First things first,
Chase got us in.
Well, that's right. I have. Well, freak.
We're here to show.
Is Shawn my... Not a...
I told you this.
Wait.
You?
Just remember it.
I'm happy you two came in today. Lexus and JC were just telling me they wanted some real competition. But I guess you'll have to do. Kidding! Let's see what those Raw and SmackDown GMs were so interested in. Have you thought about tagging out permanently? Alexis, JC, after this match is over, can you help me set up my new office computer? Having trouble with that pesky dongle again.
Tag is good.
You might want to reconsider that mascot career, Chase. Hey, Chase, maybe you should chase after a new career. I got a million of them. You notice my new black suit I got? Just trying to fit that whole rebel mutiny vibe. Is it working?
There's the tag.
One, two.
They call this the Performance Center, not the Flop Around Center.
One, two,
Three, four, five.
Hey, Lexus and JC, do you know if Mutiny offers a 401k? I forgot to ask in my interview. You two were supposed to be hot free agents? I don't get it.
two.
Oh, look! It's the dynamic duo of disappointment! You two are making Lexus and JC look like wrestling gods!
Tag is good.
Wait, you guys did say you were wrestlers, right?
One, two, bring it.
We weren't ready for that match, Troy, but I promise the outcome would be different with more time to prepare.
Speak for yourself. I was fully prepared.
I'll handle this, Chase. So, what do you think about a rematch, Troy?
I think it's cute you think another match would turn out any differently. But you've given me a great idea. If you want a rematch so bad, why not do it on NXT? So the entire world can see your big debut and how talented you are.
Thank you. I accept your offer of a rematch on NXT.
Perfect. The Unity Champions are gonna look great. And Bailey, KO, and all my new bosses here at Mutiny are gonna love it. Thanks for doing me this huge favor.
Anytime.
And this is definitely not the pairing we were expecting.
I had heard that the #1 draft pick and their partner here tonight were tight, but I didn't expect indie wrestler Chase to be pushed aside.
I don't know who's more surprised, us or Lexis King and JC Jane. They planned for a cakewalk and instead got a match against one of the best WWE has to offer and their debuting partner.
Let's see what else the challengers have up their sleeves as they battle for the Unity Tag titles.
The following contest is a intergender tag team match and is for the NXT Unity Tag Team Championship. Introducing the challengers, the Superstar Sub-Zero and America's Sweetheart. And their opponents, the team of Lexis King and JC Jane.
There you see what's at stake. The NXT Unity Tag Team titles. How much might a surprise change like this affect the Unity Champ's game plan?
A heck of a lot. Everybody in the arena expected an indie wrestler named Chase, and instead, we have the WWE debut of a formidable partner for the #1 draft pick.
Well, not to mention, it was a very sneaky and shrewd strategy to pull this switch on Mutiny. King and Jane have got to adjust on the fly while already in the thick of things.
Boom, a forearm smash. Just punched him right in the mouth. Relentless. Right to the face.
My God.
Momentum entirely against Lexis here.
Lexis isn't showing the capacity to fight back.
It's those kind of maneuvers that can threaten a championship tonight. Pinpoint kick to the back. The champ taking a bit of damage.
He's got to keep in mind, pacing is everything in a tag match like this.
Uses the edge of the knee.
Pops up their opponent into the powerbomb. A soul-crushing powerbomb. Locking up here. Oh, poke to the eyes.
That seems to have really gotten him. He could have an eye injury.
Nonetheless, the match continues.
JC eats a clothesline.
But Lexis King with the belt shot.
And the referee never saw it.
The champions are going to retain.
Wait, foot on the ropes.
Is that the wrestler Chase who is supposed to compete tonight?
Credit to the challengers for throwing NXT off their game.
Hold on. Spear on JC Jane.
Looks like his eye's okay.
Or at least okay enough.
Setting up for some kind of double team move.
And down onto JC Jane with the cover.
That'll do it. We officially have new Unity Tag Team Champions.
We just witnessed amazing teamwork from these two, and it paid off with not only a title win, but a major victory in the war against Mutiny.
And don't forget the assist from Chase.
Mutiny shocked the world with their invasion a couple weeks ago, but now, taking their Unity Tag titles that they held in such high regard is a shot across NXT's bow.
I have a feeling this is only the beginning between these two sides.
I saw what you did by pulling a fast one on NXT and winning their Unity Championships. Clever.
Thanks. I don't think you've been introduced to the newest team member in our fight against Mutiny.
You used to date each other, right?
Don't hold that against me.
I won't. Welcome to WWE. But I do have to remind both of you, I've decided to remain neutral in this whole issue with NXT. I'm too close to it. So this isn't our fight. And besides, when it comes to competition, it's not just a catchphrase. It really is what's best for business.
We understand your stance, but we don't have to agree with it. We're going to do everything we can to stop Mutiny.
And if that happens, great. But if Mutiny comes out on top, then we'll pivot in that direction. It's what we do in WWE. We're constantly reacting and evolving. It's how we succeed. So like I said, good luck. But I can't support one side or the other until this is all over.
Welcome back, Punk.
Looks like I missed out on all the fun. That was impressive how you tricked them into defending their Unity titles. And then walked away with them, too. Well done.
Thanks. I guess that producer Troy was fired by Mutiny for his screw-up and is now groveling to get his job back with us. Good luck with that.
I have to admit, I'm a little jealous. You got your hands on the Unity champions after what they did to me. But I'll get my shot sooner than later.
I know you will. Which leads us to our next move. We've spoken to the GMs, and we think the best strategy is to divide and conquer between Raw and SmackDown.
At least Aldous and Pierce have our backs, unlike old Triple H. Convenient how he continues to sit on the sidelines, isn't it?
We spoke to him, and he insisted it's what's best for business. I guess we have to take him for his word at this point.
In any event, if we split up, we'll have coverage on both brands to fight off any Mutiny attacks. I'll be headed to SmackDown.
And I'll be focusing on Raw. What about you, Punk?
I think it makes sense for me to float between both brands to help keep an eye on things. There's a lot of top names jumping ship, and I'd like to use my influence to put an end to that.
Sounds like a solid plan. Which brand should we focus on first?
Am I the only one seeing this, Oos? NXT's Mutiny out here making moves, pulling everyone to their side while people watch the uprising from the sidelines. Even Triple H and the board are low-key cheering for them.
You don't have to remind me. I saw it firsthand at the draft, remember? It should be all hands on deck.
Yeet. We need more people doing stuff like taking those Unity titles off them.
Thanks. It might have been a small victory, but every little bit helps. If we can keep chipping away, eventually they'll topple.
For real. Anything to slow their momentum down. It was starting to feel like they could do whatever they wanted. Reminds me of when the Bloodline first started. We had that edge. And nobody was cool like us.
But we've seen that all play out before, right? Starts out hot, but a lot of folks are gonna get left out once they get what they want, you know?
Seen it, felt it. When you're useful, you get used. When you're not, well, like you said, we've seen how that plays out.
It's impressive the way Mutiny's able to manipulate people. They've got a knack for pulling strings and making the bad guy look cool. But that's something we could work with. Use their own game to play them.
You got something cooking.
You said it yourself. People are joining up because Mutiny is cool. It's got an edge that makes standard corporate WWE look basic.
We can't compete with that smoke.
Not unless I show them some fire, Oos.
So you do have a plan. Yeet.
Yep. And I'm kicking it off later tonight. You're gonna love this one, Jay.
It's the superstar who is destined for WWE greatness.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Baltimore, Maryland, weighing in at 230 pounds, one half of the NXT Unity Tag Team Champions, the Superstar Sub-Zero.
Guys, what's up with the NWO shirt?
I love the nod to the past. Is this maybe an embrace of those notorious NWO devious and disruptive tactics?
Color me concerned, Corey. He could be hinting at an alliance with Mutiny. That would be a major shift in the power balance.
A fashion explanation will have to wait because this match won't.
Stand up and pay respect to the master.
And his opponent, representing American-made from Minneapolis, Minnesota, weighing in at 202 pounds, Chad Ginn.
I'm sure I'm not the only one still distracted by that NWO shirt. It's tough to focus on the match with that hanging in the air.
Well, just try being a professional, Saxton. It's a shirt. Besides, I'm sure we'll get an explanation when the time's right.
Well, I'm also sure Chad Gable isn't worrying about his opponent's wardrobe. He looks poised to prove that skills, not shirts, win matches.
Oh, what a clothesline. Grabs their opponent by the ankles. Oh! That powerbomb was absolutely worthy of both halves of its name.
Sling blade. Followed up with a
basement drop kick.
Can will withstand much more of this.
Gable has to gather the energy to turn the tables.
Right in the face.
My God.
Only time offense there.
Arm wringer.
Able to fight out with a punch to the face. Looks like that really got him there. Attacking the knee. Oh my God, what a forearm! Right to the jaw. Uh-oh.
Dropping the knee for more punishment.
And this onslaught's really taken everything out of him.
He's got to find a way to shift the fight in his favor.
Ascending to the top rope.
Uh-oh. Way too...
Diving moonsault!
Here we go. Nope.
Fake me out again. It is his time to take care of business.
Clearly lost in the moment. He better snap out of it.
High impact crossbody.
Wow, breathtaking standing shooting star.
And Gable's hopes are waning in this one.
You gotta wonder, what does this do to Gable's confidence?
Got flipped upside down there.
Oh, look at this. Measuring. He's about to unleash something big.
Ooh, and he stops that offense.
Into gear and finds its mark.
Oh! Counters!
Goodness, that was bad.
Cashing in on that effort.
And a strong kick out in one.
You expect these pins to last much longer at this stage in the match. Drops the hammer.
Right on the lower back.
Great trouble here. Can he get it fully locked in? Just within reach of the ropes and forcing the submission to end. Slowly moving. I'm sure he can feel the target on his back here.
Oh, man, he is more than fired up right now.
German suplex released. He's able to beat a 2 count.
He's still got life in this matchup.
That scary look in his eyes, fixated on the opposition.
Oh, saw it coming and fired back hard. And oh my God, what a forearm!
Right to the jaw. Pops up their opponent.
Powerbomb. He looks absolutely dead on his feet.
And in these situations, it's hard to not get desperate, to start going for Hail Mary plays.
And what a reversal from Chad Gable. That puts a stop to Gable.
That can do Gable in.
Shoulders are down. Oh, finally, monumental victory.
Here is your winner, the Superstar Sub-Zero.
An impressive victory, and maybe with the win under his belt, we can get some clarity about his attire.
I hope so, Corey. With all the chaos Mutiny is causing these days, the last thing we need is ambiguity. I have a feeling this is more than just a random shirt.
Incredible performance out there tonight, but I think there's one question on everyone's mind. Why the NWO shirt?
Look, we all know that WWE is at a turning point. There's a civil war brewing, and it's largely because WWE has become stale, predictable, formulaic. We need to evolve.
So you're saying that you're joining Mutiny?
No. Mutiny is chaos for the sake of chaos. And just like so many times in history, the real fighters are going to get pushed aside once the leaders get what they want. Anyone who thinks they could trust Bayley and KO to protect their best interests is an idiot. So here's my message to all the superstars on both sides and everywhere in between. It's time for a new direction. We need to embrace our past to forge our future. That's why I'm wearing this shirt. The NWO wasn't about politics. It was about power and domination. So anyone who wants to stop playing the game and wants to run it, join me in my NWO movement.
That is a powerful call to arms, but as the former #1 draft pick, some might say you're as establishment as it gets. How do you reconcile that with calling for this new direction?
Being the #1 pick gives me a platform. My position lets me bridge the gap between the establishment and the rebels. I'm not here to tear down. I'm here to build better. So stand with me and take the third path. Not mutiny, not the WWE establishment, but a movement built on real power. I'm calling for a new era. Not just to challenge mutiny, but to redefine this business as it should be through dominance and brute force. Welcome to the New World Order.
So, do you want to tell me what the hell you're thinking? Bringing back the NWO?
Relax. Let me explain.
You'd better explain. I made you the #1 draft pick because I trusted you to be a cornerstone for WWE, not spearhead a whole new rebellion.
It's not another rebellion. This NWO stuff is just a way to stir up some trouble within Mutiny. It's a play. I just need people to believe it's real. And that's obviously working.
That is a pretty good idea, actually. But I really wish you'd run the stuff past me first.
I would have had I known you'd get this upset. Trust me, Pierce. I'm Team WWE. I'm going to shake NXT up from the inside and give us the upper hand. Just let this play out.
Okay. I'll give you some rope. Just be smart.
I always am. That's why it's working.
And here's the man reviving the NWO in more ways than one.
The following is...
He's a true alpha male.
Braun Breaker, ready to dominate.
And his opponent from Woodstock, Georgia, weighing in at 230 pounds. Braun Breaker!
This isn't just another match. The newly formed NWO needs to show they can stand up to Mutiny's challenge.
Exactly, Corey. And with Mutiny members like Joe Coffey and Shotzi now donning NWO colors, this fight isn't just pivotal, it's personal.
And our personal feelings aside, I'm sure Mutiny wants to squash this new faction before they can prove the NWO can be major players too.
Oh, using the knee as a weapon. He's getting pumped, he's getting focused, and he's taking the WWE Universe with him.
Breaker can't seem to get out of harm's way.
Braun's on the wrong side of every exchange.
Just grounded and pounded. Placed him in the corner here.
Drop kick!
Great athleticism. And now he's going to the top rope.
Uh-oh. Way too...
Oh, diving moonsault!
Hooked up.
DDT!
This is just raw power, period.
Into the cover. Breaker's on the edge of defeat. Can he respond?
Has them hooked, looking for sliced bread. What a counter! Power slam.
Oh, this could do it for the win. Shoulder up before the count started.
Not a whole lot of luster behind that kick out. Dominating cross body.
Constant pressure being kept on Braun.
Tough spot for Braun to be in.
Oh, he had that scouted. A reversal. Well scouted.
And he is finally able to mount some resistance with that.
And this moment could be what jumpstarts his comeback. Oh, man, this might be it.
No! 2 count.
I cannot believe what I'm seeing right now. No one can.
Driving a knee into the arm. And he's being somewhat backed into a corner right now.
This is where you really find out what someone's made of.
Standing shooting star press.
Just punched him right in the mouth.
Relentless.
Enough already.
He's taking a beating, but can he hold on?
Yeah, he's got to find some respite here.
Will he get on with it already? This is a fight.
Does the official not see him removing the turnbuckle pad?
Keep your voice down.
Tilt-a-whirl.
Tilt-a-whirl arm drag.
Ooh.
What a forearm.
And Takiri finds its mark.
Sent right into the corner. Doesn't want to be on the top rope like this.
What more can this superstar do?
Reaching deep into the arsenal. This could end the entire match.
From the top floor.
Superplex. He can't seem to find any answer here.
He has been battered and beaten, and there's only so much more he can take.
Looks like this could be the end.
Kicks out before the 2 count.
I don't know what more this superstar can do to put him away.
Carefully placed stomp to the arm.
Knee straight to the gut, stays off the attack.
He is looking to do some serious harm.
Into the cutter.
Just punched him right in the mouth.
Relentless.
Just grounded and pounded. Oh, my God, in the spine.
That'll make your legs go numb.
Hoisted up high here. Clothesline. And he saw that coming from Braun.
Pops up their opponent.
Pop up powerbomb.
And into the turnbuckle he goes.
Up on the top rope.
Out of this part of town for these 2 competitors.
This could go south in a hurry. Here we go. Shoved all the way to the mat.
Looking to end this thing.
Can they step through? Yes.
Boston Crab cinched in. This could be...
Trying to free himself, trips the ankle, and he's out. And kicks off his opponent.
Pops up their opponent.
Pop-up powerbomb. Taking things to the top rope.
Uh-oh. Way too... Oh, diving moonsault.
Just punched him right in the mouth. Relentless. Just grounding and pounding.
Kick to the back. Big punch finds its mark.
Breaker showing no answer for this attack.
Every form of offense Breaker attempts is being neutralized.
Breaker might have it.
Looking for the victory.
What? What just... I can't.
Agreed, Saxton. Looks like there's no limit to how much damage this superstar can absorb.
And Breaker cannot believe that.
That was vicious. Will Breaker finish things now?
And quickly into the cover.
Might be in trouble. That's impossible. Flattened. Breaker doesn't know where he is.
Shoulders down. Releasing the pin. He's adding insult to injury. And the head taking a real pummeling here.
I'm not sure I like this strategy. It's just brutal to watch.
Right in the face.
My God.
Oh, man.
Just pounding away. Oh, what a right.
Man, that's some attitude behind it.
Breaker can't seem to get out of harm's way.
Braun's on the wrong side of every...
Way too...
Diving moonsault! Standing shooting star press, incredible!
Carefully stalking their opponent.
Nice counter from Breaker.
Braun's finally able to slow all that incoming offense.
Braun trying to bring the fight back in this one.
Lifted and completely helpless here.
Have you ever seen a human being tossed like that?
Escapes out of that attack. He's getting pumped up. He's really in this now.
And gets tossed back into the mat. He connects with a counter. What a way to get out of that one.
Big forearm.
Going right after the neck. It's a neck breaker.
Right to the back. Just pounding away right to the face.
My God.
And guys, I'm getting worried here as the attacks to the head continue.
Yeah, this is not a good situation. Muscled all the way up.
Driven down face first. Not looking in any condition to fight. More like a sitting duck here.
Uh-oh, we know what's next. Oh, my goodness. Braun with a cause for concern.
Breaker's got a problem here.
Another big move.
Oh, man, landing awkwardly.
Breaker out for good.
And going for the pin. Oh, and he just kicked out.
Breaker just shattering expectations. Still ready for more after all that.
And you can sense the desperation mounting as that last move couldn't finish things. Constant pressure being kept on Braun.
Breaker needs to find that spark and rally.
Here's the dive. Oh, no, wait, maybe not.
You got fooled again, Byron.
We can sense the whole WWE Universe behind him right now.
Sky high. What? Adrenaline can make you do crazy things. Exhibit A right there. Oh, heavy contact into the steel steps.
And he tosses him back in now. Breaker's shoulders are down for the match. And picks up a monumental victory.
Here is your winner, the Superstar Sub-Zero.
After that victory, it seems clear this new NWO is poised to be a major player in the fight against Mutiny.
Absolutely, Cole. They're taking over. The New World Order is here, and they're not just here to participate. They're here to dominate.
NWO for life, baby. And boss, before you say anything, you should know I'm already putting together a crew to help the Black and White take out Mutiny and the rest of the WWE. So far, it's me, and that's it. But you gotta start somewhere.
Right. Look, just slow down.
I can't slow down. I'm all in. SmackDown is gonna get smacked. Raw is gonna get cooked. They won't even be able to call it Raw anymore. They'll have to call it Extra Well Done, even though it won't be well done at all when we're through with them. NWO!
Quiet, Truth. Listen, this whole NWO thing, it's complicated.
No, it's not. That's the beauty of it. I don't know if you've noticed, but there are a lot of superstars here who are 3 corners short of a squared circle. If you get my drift, they're very easily fooled. That's why we need this. It's totally real, and it's awesome. Watch. NWO Sneak Attack. That felt amazing. Now everyone knows the NWO is back.
It's not. Truth, you need to listen to me.
Good idea. You be the boss, and I'll be the enforcer, and go find some more WWE superstars to beat up under the banner of the NWO.
No, don't do that.
Okay. Then you be the boss, and I'll be the idea man. Here's my first one. NWO pay-per-view. Location? The moon. All we need is a rocket. How hard do you think it'll be to take over NASA?
Listen to the words I am saying. This whole NWO thing is fake. I made it up. I'm just trying to destabilize Mutiny, that's all. None of this is real.
It's not real? It feels real to me.
It's not, though.
Okay, I understand. It's not real, because we still need to dream it into reality. And we will, because it's out with the old and in with the new world order. You are inspiring.
And you are exhausting.
I thought you said you had this under control.
I do. It's just our truth that's the problem. And then I had to back him up or it would have blown my cover.
Well, we wouldn't want that. It'd be a real shame if I only had one massive insurrection to deal with. Now I'm losing superstars to two factions.
I can't help it if I'm so convincing people from both sides are jumping. There's always collateral damage, but at the end of the day, it's working. That's what's important.
You need to end it. Now.
How about I end it next week? We've got some momentum, and I might have already paid for some things to make this NWO movement seem legit, including a non-refundable deposit on an arena, throwback set and all.
Fine, but only because Orton and Gunther are looking for payback. And Mutiny too. So at whatever NWO show you're apparently putting on, you're gonna host an inter-brand fatal four-way. Raw, SmackDown, NXT, and your fake New World Order.
It'll be a night to remember.
Just make sure when it's over, your NWO is forgotten.
Each of these four has something to prove at tonight's special sold-out event after NWO's bold return set this whole powder keg off.
Right, Saxton, they came out swinging, but the ripples from that strike have put everyone on edge. Now it's about who can assert their dominance in this chaos on NWO's temporary home turf.
And with tensions this high, each superstar in the ring is not only fighting for victory, but also fighting to redefine the future of WWE.
Could be costly. STO takedown.
Oh my God!
slam by Orton.
And a slap to the gut, too.
Oh, what a quick answer. Oh, God.
Pops up there, a
Hit that with everything and following it with the pin. Keeping a loss at bay for now. What's he putting together? Oh, caught a powerbomb.
I felt the vibration of that one from all the way over here.
Oh, he flips that around.
Measuring. Oh, face stop.
Oh, no, trapping the arm. Vicious stomps to the hand.
You got to wonder if there's more animosity in this match than we previously thought.
Ah, what a smash.
That is just insulting. Oh, man. Adding more into the cover, looking for the win.
He kicks out with authority.
Gonna take a lot more than that to keep this man down.
From behind. Just trying to pound their opponent into the ground even further.
Well-placed punch, ugly, but effective response.
Inverted face lock into an elbow drop.
Now shoulders down.
Here we go.
And a shoulder in the air.
A truly impressive kick out this late.
From the top.
Great ring awareness saved it. Pops up there.
Now that's what you call impact.
Just punched him right in the mouth. Relentless. Just grounded and pounded.
This is just raw power. Period. Into the cover.
Straight into the pin. Stopping the pin there. And meanwhile, the Viper. Carrying the opposition. What's the thought here? And Finn having even more pressure put on him there.
Yeah, the fatal four-way is certainly going to rolled up from behind. This could be it. Reverse the leverage and into a pin.
Shoulders up. Turns the tables. Shoulders down. He breaks the pin.
The Viper shows his instinct. Pulls their opponent in. Belly to belly.
Ending the 3 count. Oh, my God.
Oof.
Hunter got surprised there. Here he goes for the win. And he stops the ref's count. But now we see Balor.
Floats over.
Immediately into a sit-out powerbomb.
Oh, that chop.
Uses an elbow to disrupt that attack.
Hooked up. DDT. Oh, basically hammering their opponent into the floor.
Basement drop kick.
Here we go. He thinks this is it.
And he fights it off.
He just won't give up.
What's he gonna do here? Oh, that hurt. And Finn heads him off with the pass. Not good. Fins it off. Good counter.
Oh, round and round we go. Tilt-a-whirl head scissors.
From behind.
Oh, wow.
Frankensteiner.
Nice.
And he's looking out of sorts now.
Been holding strong for so long.
Oh, this is just too far. Get some control in there.
This might be it. It only gets a 1 count.
Refusing to give up even an inch of ground as this match continues.
breaks out the pin. And now to Finn Balor. Randy might be defeated here.
He's able to end the pin count there.
Oh, he cuts it off.
Now, that was athletic.
He's eyeing the 3 count here.
3, no! This is going to come down to who wants it more.
And he definitely had plans for this one.
The beauty of this business, we're always learning new sorts of uses for a ladder. Oh, he's looking to completely render this leg useless. Stump puller leg snap, very effective.
Muscled all the way up.
Quickly transition, shoulders are down.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, no, he doesn't get the 3.
Somehow, some way, he is still in this. Step this. Somehow, Orton is down.
Into the cover. It's not over yet. Then Balor. I can't imagine the pain being felt right now.
At this point in the match, there's no time. The ring general. Buzz. Cover. We have a cover.
Balor muscling Hulk is a 19-16.
Did Balor secure a win?
Just launched onto the ladder.
An awful landing. And I'm not seeing any movement now either.
And a carefully measured knee drop.
Knee drop.
Oh, a sledgehammer in the midsection will knock the wind out of you. Standing Spanish fly, are you kidding me?
Incredible.
2. Stopping the ref's count at 2.
Obviously still has some fight left.
And oh my God, what a forearm!
Right to the jaw.
Immediately into a sit-out powerbomb.
Now here's Orton.
Looking for more damage here. Release back suplex. Ouch.
Oh, kick right to the gut.
Another one. Oh, close line to follow.
Heading to the top rope here. An elbow will break that up. Look at that.
From the top. Oh, he took a high risk, but was off the mark.
Oh, tossed aside. Into the pinfall for the victory. And he only stays down for a 1 count.
If that won't beat him, I'm not sure anything will.
Swinging neck breaker.
Textbook.
Oh, look at this. Just cranking the head. That's got to hurt.
Just cranking the head.
Carefully placed stump to the arm. Take off.
He's got the chair set up. Oh, boy, this is not going to be good. All the way up.
Snap suplex. Two. Kicks out.
And goodness gracious, of all the places to land.
And I think I heard something pop on that landing. My goodness, the human skeleton shouldn't have. Orton hasn't been. Here we go. Pin attempt broken.
That could end Orton now.
The cover. A kick out. I don't believe it.
There is no quit inside the heart of Randy Orton.
And it may just take going to the well one more time with that this up before, too.
Right now, I just don't know what it's going to take.
Just punched him right in the middle. Just grinding and pounding.
Oh, right to the spine.
Hard into the... This could be it. This could be the end. Just barely able to kick out.
Any close from the top.
You gotta be kidding me.
The 1-2 punch of high risk, high reward.
Out of the way, but can he capitalize?
Big shoulders are down. No! Kick out at 2.
Getting dangerously close to ending it all there.
Precise aiming on that basement drop kick.
Oh, from behind. Oh, wow.
Steiner.
Nice. There's some power behind that punch. Oh, emphatic chop. Gunther now from behind.
Jimmy clutches in. He taps. He taps.
Here is your winner.
Tonight was a revelation, but let me be clear, it was not. I apologize for the confusion. To everyone, the point, but now, and our truth.
I have to hand it to you. Reviving the NWO to draw out the weak links from Mutiny was genius. You really turned the...
And maybe found my...
He was a wild card.
Not a...
That's true.
Absolutely.
We should...
Mutiny maneuver.
No. You'll...
might be...
Exactly.
We don't plan on...
Even though they're not...
Sounds good to me.
Don't get us wrong. We are Team WWE all the way. We support anyone who's fighting the good fight. But two of our teammates have something we want. The Unity Tag Team Championships.
And who better told?
And they weren't meant.
We are.
But don't...
One last thing.
But don't...
Keep those belts.